All right, today my mother-in-law is making a mask. The dimensions of the mask are 7¼ inches by 3½ inches. After she pressed it, you can expand it to go completely over your nose and underneath your chin. The materials that we're going to be using here are going to be 15 inches by 8 inches. And the elastic band is going to be 1/4 inch by 7 inches long. Right now she's putting the right side of the material in and the wrong side out coming up here. And what you want to do is mark it at the end to show a mark. Lay the elastic where you marked it. Fold the fabric over, making sure that the fabric and the elastic are level. All right, so what we're going to be doing now, coming up here, is folding it over, making sure the elastic band is flat. And we're going to be using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. So you'll be sewing all the way down the seam with a 1/4 inch. She's going to be back stitching coming up here. So she's reversing it to make sure that the elastic band is secure. All right, and now making sure that everything's level. A 1/4 inch seam allowance, and she's going to go down until she reaches an inch from the end. All right, so now that she's reached an inch, she's grabbing the other end of the elastic band, sandwiching the elastic band and the two ends together, making sure it's flat. All right, so she's going to reverse stitch again to secure that in there, and pretty much one side is done here. Now she's going to be doing the same thing for the other side coming up like before. She's going to make a mark at the end and making sure her pieces are level, okay, and even. So there's the mark. She's going to place the elastic band along that mark, flat, and then she's going to sandwich those pieces together, holding on to the elastic band all the while so it doesn't move. All right, and leveling it and evening the ends. Okay, we can see here that she's back stitching again and reversing up, and a 1/4 inch seam allowance all the way down to the end, inch away. She's going to be going in to the mask once again and grabbing the other end piece of the elastic band and sandwiching the two pieces of material in. Sorry for the camera work, guys. It's shaky as heck. Okay, and making sure everything's flat on the end and reverse stitching again to secure it. And voila, there is two ends. All right, so now just kind of trim all your thread. Now she's turning it to the right side out. Okay, and basically there's your mask essentially. Now she's going to flatten it out. Now it's time for the pleats. Okay, so now it's flattened out. Now she's gathering up the pleats, giving it an inch. So where her fingers are right now, now you gather up the pleats an inch down and fold it to where the other pleat met at the end here, okay? So she's putting out, making sure that it's all level. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything. Now she's pinning to making sure that they don't move, okay? Now she's lining up the bottom of the first pleat, okay? And now she's going to be lining it up with her finger and gathering it up again. Okay, so she's pinching it, and they're about an inch thick. All right, so now she's going to be taking a needle, or a pin, sorry, and placing it in there on both sides, making sure that it's straight as possible. Okay, you can check to see where the pleats are on the bottom there, to making sure that they're level and even. Okay, so she's guiding with her finger once again here and gathering up approximately an inch, but this one goes down. Okay, now she'll be grabbing her pin again to secure it, making sure that when she sews it, nothing moves. Okay, and here we go. So once that's done, she's going to be sewing it once again, 1/4 inch from the side. And you got to watch out here because obviously there's pins there and you don't want to break off your needle, so you just kind of have to go slow. She's reverse stitching at the top here and also where every pleat ends to make sure that it's secure. There you go, and you'll see where she reverses there, okay? And once again on the last one, all right, making sure she doesn't hit the pins and all the way to the bottom. That's one side done. Okay, now for the other side. All right, so she's making sure the elastic is nice and flat. And she's going to the top and reverse stitching again. And to where the pleat ends there. And all the way down to the next pleat. And reverse stitching once again and all the way down to the elastic band. And that is that pretty much. He's taking out the pins, and you're going to have pretty much a complete mask at this point here. Just taking off the threads will complete it. Now there is a pouch inside the mask. Okay, that's where you can put a filter of some sort, right? Say if you don't have a filter, that's okay. All right, all you can take is tissue. Anything that's not a woven fabric is good. So tissue, toilet paper, anything of the sort, okay? Now you'll need to iron it, making sure that the pleats are flat. This is washable as well. So you can take it and bleach it, 5 milliliters for 4 liters of liquid. This is 100% sheeting cotton, so it can be machine washable and you can put it in the dryer as well. I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching. All right, thanks a lot.